So first, you need to tell me if image one is, Brexit, right? Britain exiting the European Union.
Yeah.
So read the image given on the left and tell me, is it pro Brexit? Are they happy about Brexit, this newspaper? The people of this newspaper, or are they angry about it? The Independent.
Uh, yeah, I think this one looks more negative, the Independent.
Okay, so negative. All right.
This one, the other one looks positive, right?
Take a bow, Britain. Yeah, correct.
Mm,
Awesome.
The
So what?
third, the third one, think it is negative.
So what the hell happens now? Okay, and the fourth one.
The fourth one, like it's more positive, I think.
So you're seeing the same thing happens, but different parts of the world, or not even different parts. Like one, two, three. These three papers are British, and this is American.
Yeah.
So even in Britain, there are divided opinions, and in America, they are supporting the Brexit. So pro-Brexit and anti-Brexit, uh, with neutral reporting somewhere in between. Is any one of these a possible neutral one?
Neutral, I think maybe it's not many neutral ones.
Not any neutral ones, right? Even I don't think so. Let's see if they mention something. I don't think so. There's any neutral ones. Okay. So the second activity: discuss your findings with your classmates. Okay. So now you've told me image one is a negative. Why do you think it's negative? Just tell me that.
Because like it just kind of shows the prime minister like he's kind of just looking like
Hmm.
that.
Image analysis wise, this guy looks like there's a slouch,
Yeah.
okay, which is negative, and the vibe coming off the picture is only negative. Okay, fine. Image wise and text wise.
Text wise, it says we've broken off from Europe. The PM has resigned. Negotiation is ramped. Stock markets have crashed. Scotland wants another referendum.
How do you analyze this? If I tell you critically, tell me why is this text negative? What will you do?
It's showing like a disaster happening already.
Okay, and always point out words. Okay, broken off is a negative word. Resigned is a negative word. Rampant is a negative word. Crashed is a negative word. Renegotiate 52 deals is something negative. It'll take time. So all these indicate a negative bias towards the issue. Isn't this a biased headline?
Yeah, yeah,
End of the day, all four are biased, right? They're giving their opinions on the fact. They're not just telling the fact. They aren't just telling Britain exits the European Union. Not even one. All four are presenting their opinions on the fact, what they think, if it's good or a bad thing, right? So you have to spot the biases. So negative, uh, always look for these words. Okay, so when you're answering a question, you will write on this image, on the page, on the image of the front page of the Independent. There are two characteristics that lead to us getting to an inference that uh, the publishers of this newspaper is not happy with the Brexit. You start off like that, and then you write the two reasons are one, image analysis, and then write, if you look at the picture, there's a shadow, huge shadow cast on the wall, indicating something negative going to happen. Okay, what is whenever you have a shadow now in a picture, it's always negative. Okay, Shiraz.
yeah,
But if they want to show something positive, they never show the guy's shadow. Okay, a shadow is always it's where light is not going, right? So it's a negative thing. Okay, so that shadow and his slouched body language, all analyze that and tell it's negative, and then, right, even in the headlines, even in the text, use of words like broken off, this all indicate negative. That's how you analyze it. Okay. I'm just telling you what you need to write in the answers if the questions come in the exam. Got it?
Okay.
Okay. Now take above written. Why is it positive?
Because like you can see a lot of people are happy in the image and they're sort of celebrating with their hands.
Take a bow is a positive phrase. When do you take a bow? When you've accomplished something or when you performed well.
So yeah, that's the first positive thing. The second thing would be the image. You can see people are happy.
Excellent.
And then the third section of the newspaper, the bottom half, you can see it says it's the day when the quiet people of Britain rose against an arrogant, out of touch political class and competitive Brussels elite. Read the mails, incomparable white writers, and the most.
Tumultuous. What does the word mean? Tumultuous.
I'm not sure what that means.
Tumultuous means tumbling. Okay, like a wave. So things that change society. Out here, they want to say. Tumultuous events means events that lead to change.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a change, right? Britain going out of the European Union is a huge change. So first, you see the photograph used, analyze it. News articles, especially on front pages, are accompanied by photographs. Headshots are primarily common. Headshots means pictures of the head. The photograph of Cameron and his wife captures their mood on the morning of his resignation. So this is him resigning. Okay, she's unhappy. He's also very pensive. The camera angle and the focus on her especially emphasizes sorrow and frustration. Her expression is more clear and easier to understand. So they've kind of focused on her, if you see. Actually, this guy is resigning. He is the prime minister, but she is given more or equal space in the picture. This entire picture is given equal space.
Also, if you look at page 44, text 1.32, she also looks concerned with both images.
Yeah, in both the images.
I
You
think
see how the guy, how the photographers have the same techniques, right?
yeah.
Both the photographers, even though they are writing for two different newspapers, when they want to present the same point of view, you see how the technique is matching. Good observation. Good. All right. Let's go to the next thing. Headlines and subheadings. Headlines capture the main sentiments of an article. Subheadings are often used to outline the key aspects of the longer article. So I told you that. So, birth of a new Britain shows a pro-Brexit bias. Shock vote may seem sensational, despite its rather accurate description of the situation. So, birth of a new Britain headline. They're talking about the headline. Uh, I told you the bias is clearly obvious. They like this new move. Okay, and the subheadings are these. So I told you whatever the subheadings are, the article will go on to explain these headings. That is the point of the whole article. That's how it's structured. Okay. You will also write an article. Okay, Shiraz.
Yeah.
You will read the front covers every day, every morning. You will analyze one, just one out of all the ones you read. Okay, you will analyze it like this, and you will write one article. Three activities you have to do. So, writing an article, I want you to write, you will write two articles on the same issue. One is pro that issue, one is anti that issue.
Okay.
Okay, so what is the issue you want to pick? Tell me anything that you would like to pick.
I mean, there's no like issue
So,
like
so
what do you
something you'd like to discuss, say.
maybe I could like a negative viewpoint of America going out of Afghanistan.
Okay, so you will write an article with image. You'll have to select an image also. Okay, so with the article with the image that is showing, like you'll have to write two articles showing both the perspectives. Why is it good that America is leaving, and why is it bad that America is leaving? Okay,
Yeah.
I want to see if you're. So suppose you're a reporter. Okay, and you don't like America leaving Afghanistan, but your boss tells you he likes it. So you have to write an article that you like it. So you have to be able to do both. Okay, regardless. Okay,
Yeah.
so I want you to decide. So the topic is America leaving in Afghanistan, and two articles: one pro, one against. Okay, one for and one against. Okay. So these are the elements that should be there in the article. There should be a photograph, headlines, subheadings, newsworthiness. Readers look for news stories that are either relevant to their lives, extraordinary, negative, or any combination of these things. So what you write in should either be something relevant to your target audience, which is me. It has to be relevant to my life. Is USA leaving Afghanistan impacting me? You have to have some sort of connection you have to make. Okay.
Yeah.
Extraordinary. So you can state some facts which are like, hard to believe that the US did. Like the US spent $500 billion in Afghanistan in the last 20 years. You can write that. It's an unbelievable fact.
I think it's three trillion, right?
Uh, no, 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 no. I don't think 3 trillion, maybe the effort all around globally or whatever. But 500 billion was what was spent. So if you can confirm the 3 trillion figure, then write a source taken from here. Getting it? So, right, the US has spent $3 trillion on their efforts in Afghanistan for the last 20 years. Brackets, source, colon, write the source ka name, close the bracket. The information you give has to be accurate. Okay, Shiraz, because the one I read was 500 billion. So, you're telling 3 trillion. So, I need to, the information has to be verifiable.
Yeah.
Okay. Negative or any other. So, you can say something negative to highlight this is catastrophic, the situation that has happened. The use of the word catastrophic draws the attention of the reader. So I'll be noticing all these, like whether you're using words such as these to grab my attention in these articles. So the results of the referendum were featured in all British newspapers on this date. As a result, were relevant. Further, it was not expected that David Cameron would resign. Okay, unexpected developments. Quotations, I told you. A direct quotation has been given for Mr. Cameron here. You have to give a quotation, say, from Joe Biden. Okay. So in the pro America exiting, you'll have a quotation from Joe Biden because he wanted America to exit. But in the anti America exit, people who didn't like America leaving Afghanistan, you'll have other politicians in America who are against Joe Biden's political party. Okay. So Trump and all those guys. So you can put in their quotations. Okay. You have to look up a bit and on the internet and do that. Source. Every news story needs a source for it to be deemed reliable. I just told you that. You have to tell me the source of your information. Facts, numbers, studies. So again, I told you the fact you told me is $3 trillion. That is a fact, and the source of that fact has to be verified. Very simple. Okay. Uh, Context. Most news stories go beyond facts and quotations to give more contextual information that accounts for events. So this Taliban taking over Afghanistan, how is it going to affect that entire region? Not just Afghanistan, but countries like Pakistan, okay, Iran, Iraq. How is it going to change the political scenario there? Uh, is there going to be more war? Or is the new Taliban a bit different from what they were 20 years back? Give more context for the reader to understand the situation. Okay, I am the reader, so I am very aware of this topic. Okay, so make sure you write the proper things. Do your research.
Yeah.
Okay.